business as usual for our athletes in Thailand. The campaign of Pinoy athletes in Thailand will have just 2 days left before the 33rd SEA Games wrap up. Team Philippines is riding a full-blown gold rush. As after Filipina tennis sensation Alex Eala delivered another historic moment to cap off her stellar 2025 campaign. She clinched her first ever SEA Games gold medal in women's singles with a win over Thai rival Mananchaya Sawangkeu. The world number 53 lived up to her billing as the region's highest-ranked WTA player after becoming the third Filipina to win the event, joining Pia Tamayo back in 1981 and Maricris Fernandez in 1999. It is also the country's first singles gold overall since Cecil Mamit's win in the men's division in 2009. Eala caps off her SEA Games stint with 1 gold as well as 2 bronze medals from the mixed doubles and team event. Meanwhile, the Philippine women's football team, known as the Filipinas, also delivered a breakthrough of their own, capturing the country's first gold medal in women's football. The Filipinas edged Vietnam 6-5 on penalties after a scoreless draw through regulation and extra time, ending Vietnam's 4-peat reign in the SEA Games.
Olivia McDaniel makes the save, and the Philippines takes home their first ever gold in the Southeast Asian Games football competition.
A historic moment for the Philippines. As of 6:45 p.m. this Thursday, Team Philippines has secured 40 gold, 58 silver, and 126 bronze medals, bringing the total to 224. And the country is still 20 gold medals shy of its 60 gold target. Host nation Thailand remains on top of the standings with 195 gold medals. And with several events still in play, Team Pilipinas is pushing to keep this momentum going. And for the latest from Thailand, we now go live to SEA Games correspondent Carlo Pamintuan. Carlo, we're now down to the final stretch. How is Team Philippines holding up there?
Well, good so far. And we have a lot to celebrate as we are coming to you from Bangkok. We're happy to report that the Philippines will compete for the gold medal in both the men's and women's basketball competitions here in the 33rd Southeast Asian Games, as Filipinas men and women both took care of business against Indonesia in their semifinal matches earlier today. We're coming to you from the basketball venue outside the Nime Butor Stadium, where we witnessed epic performances from our Gilas Pilipinas teams. First to see action were Gilas Pilipinas women as they battled the 2023 SEA Games gold medalist Indonesia. But very early in that matchup, it was clear that our squad got a lot of rest. They had a 3-day break in between matches, so they came out fresh. They came out raring to get the action started, and it was dominated by their inside scoring courtesy of Casey De La Rosa and veteran April Bernardino. They stretched their lead up to 40 points at the end of the first quarter, 30-16, and Gilas even led by as many as 19 points in the first half, and they never really looked back. Just a tremendous victory for the squad of Coach Patrick Aquino to establish themselves in the gold medal match. They also got 3-point contributions coming from Kate Castillo and Janine Pontejos, and a very able young star in Dignadice was outstanding come the end game when they needed her poise and her leadership to bring the ball down and make sure that they will not turn the ball over and give Indonesia any more opportunities to come back into the ball game. So after Gilas Pilipinas women, it was Gilas Pilipinas men that saw action against Indonesia as well, but it was a stark contrast from their performance from the women's side because Gilas struggled again in the first quarter. It has been a theme for the squad of Coach Norman Black. They have been struggling to get off started on a good note. They did not have a good start against Malaysia. Neither they did that against Vietnam, and it stayed as a theme here in the Southeast Asian Games. They were down at the end of the first quarter, but Coach Norman Black made a big adjustment as he noted Jamie Malonzo. He was assigned to then defend Javiero, the outstanding player of Indonesia, who led them in scoring with 17 points in the first quarter to really set the pace for the Indonesians. Gilas Pilipinas slowly came back into it, led by as many as 16, but they were tested in the end with a 14-0 counter run for Indonesia. It almost was a disaster in the end game for Gilas, but a couple of end game defensive stops will allow them to fight for the gold against the winner of the ongoing matchup between Malaysia and Thailand. We'll know in just a couple of hours which team will face off against Gilas Filipinas men, as the women already have Thailand in their sights for tomorrow's gold medal match.
Hopefully we do finish strong, and best of luck to our Gilas Filipinas men's and women's teams. For now, thank you very much for that report. That was One Sports correspondent Carlo Pamituan reporting to us live from Thailand.